Welcome back to the daily discussion. So I've been talking lately about my sleep issues, and I'm happy to report that last night I got another good night of sleep. So I'm definitely on to something, and I feel much better those last couple of days. So it's been a while since I've given a tool, so I thought today would probably be a good idea to give a tool about how I went about implementing these changes, and why I was able to kind of go through it so quickly. So I use this process that I got from the Unbeatable Minds program called the OODA loop, OODA. So it stands for observe, orient, decide, and then act. So how that looks is you would, in the observe phase, you would kind of look and see what's going on. You would start to kind of formulate possible ideas about reasons or ways forward, paths forward, that kind of thing. And in the orient phase, you start to put yourself in a position to, or call it orient or reorient into what that new reality would look like. Then you start evaluating: do I have the skills? Do I have the resources? All those kind of things. Do I have the control over it? To a certain level. And you would start seeing what that would look like in that new reality. Based on that, if all those things check the box, you would make a decision. Whatever the best decision is in the moment, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be a decision that aligns with your new possible reality. And then you put it into action. So for me, it was, hey, I observed I wasn't sleeping very well. Here's a couple reasons why it's possible. Reorientation would be, okay, do I have the ability to make these changes? Can I do them quickly, easily? Which ones or which one can I make or can I do now? Well, for me, it was all of them, so I just went ahead and made all the changes. That's not always going to be the case, though. And then I made the decision, okay, well, I'm going to put these back into practice, and then I acted upon them, and then now I'm in the observe phase again. And as I'm observing, I'm seeing that it's working, so I don't necessarily need to make any more changes. Now, how could you put this into other contexts? It could really be in any quick-paced thing. So like, say, if you're in traffic, you're observing what's going on in front of you, maybe what's going on behind you, and you have to reorient yourself to the possibilities of having to change lanes or speed up, slow down, depending on brake lights or how quickly somebody's approaching you, things like that. Make a decision on doing that, and then you would put it into action and then re-observe what's going on around you. In business, you would kind of do it like, hey, things aren't selling or whatever, people aren't interested in this. Do I have to adjust my pricing? All those things you would reorient to say, hey, can we do that? Do we have the skills? Do we have the ability or the logistics of it, whatever? Make a decision, and then you would put it into action, and then you would re-observe. Hey, did that change the sales? Did it not? And then start back over. So there's some ways to use the OODA loop. Let me know if that makes sense or if you want to discuss a little bit more.